Imagine you're about to make a decision that could change your life. Your heart races, your mind fills with possibilities. But then a voice whispers, "What will others think?" Suddenly you freeze. This moment is the exact point where many dreams die and true potential is lost. But what if I told you there's a way to shield your brain against this mental trap? How many dreams have you killed just because you were afraid of what others would think? Picture Mary, a 28-year-old aspiring entrepreneur, sitting at her kitchen table, surrounded by business plans and audacious dreams. She's always wanted to open her own artisanal coffee shop, a cozy space where people could connect and enjoy quality coffee. But every time she picks up the phone to call the real estate agent, her hands tremble. Why, you might ask? Well, it's not the fear of failure that paralyzes her. It's something much more insidious, the fear of judgment. What if you fail? Whispers her father's voice in her mind. What will your family think if you leave your stable job? Echoes her mother's concern. Starting a business in this economy? Are you crazy? Mocks her coworker's voice. These voices are like a mental virus. They infiltrate our decisions, erode our confidence, and drive us away from our true potential. The fear of judgment is like a parasite that feeds on our dreams, leaving behind only the empty shell of what we could have been. Mary isn't alone. How many of us have refrained from doing something we really wanted because we feared what others would think? How many opportunities have we let pass? How many what-ifs have we accumulated over the years? Now, brace yourself for a shocking statistic. Recent studies show that approximately 70% of people postpone important decisions in their lives due to fear of others' opinions. 70%. That means in a room of 10 people, 7 are living a life that isn't fully theirs. But what's the true cost of this relentless pursuit of approval? Let's pause and reflect. How much of your peace of mind are you sacrificing on the altar of others' approval? The consequences are devastating. Procrastination. We postpone our dreams, always waiting for the right moment that never comes. Anxiety. We live in a constant state of alertness, fearing the next judgment. Lost authenticity. We become social chameleons, changing our colors to please everyone except ourselves. Wasted potential. Unique talents remain dormant. Dreams die in silence. It's as if we're living our lives with the handbrake on, never really reaching the speed and direction we desire. To better understand this phenomenon, let's use a powerful analogy. Imagine your fear of others' opinions as a giant, imposing tree. The roots, these are your past experiences of rejection. That time in school when you were ridiculed for your strange idea. The look of disapproval from your parents when you chose an unconventional career. These painful memories root deeply in our subconscious. The trunk represents your constant search for approval. It's that almost compulsive need to check the likes on your posts, to shape your opinions to please the majority, to live based on what will they think? The branches are the incessant comparisons, especially on social media. Each scroll is an opportunity to feel inadequate, to believe that everyone is living fuller and more meaningful lives than ours. The leaves are the negative thoughts that constantly sprout. I'm not good enough. They'll laugh at me. Better not risk it. But what if I told you that you have the power to cut this tree at its root? That there's a way to transform this fertile ground for fear into rich soil for growth and authenticity? It's time for a revolution, but not in the streets or government palaces. This is a revolution that happens in the most important territory of all, your mind. Technique 1. Revisiting the past with compassion. Go back to those painful memories, those moments of rejection. But this time, not as the scared child or insecure teenager you were. Go back as the compassionate adult you are now. Exercise. Write a letter to your past self. Offer the comfort and wisdom you have now. Transform your scars into medals of honor, proof that you survived, learned, and grew. Technique 2. The mirror exercise. Every morning for 21 days, a good time to form a new habit, stop in front of the mirror. Look into your own eyes and say out loud, "I accept myself completely here and now. My opinion of myself is the only one that really matters." At first, it might seem strange or even fake, but over time, you'll start to believe it. Because the truth is, You're the only person you'll spend every second of your life with. Isn't it time to make peace with yourself? Technique 3. The practice of imperfection. Here's a bold challenge. Do something purposely wrong in public. Wear mismatched socks. Sing out loud in the supermarket. Dance like nobody's watching, even if they are. The goal? To observe how the world doesn't end. How most people don't even notice. And those who do? Well, they're probably too busy worrying about their own mistakes to judge yours for long. To understand the true power of a mind freed from the fear of judgment, we need look no further than Nelson Mandela. Imprisoned for 27 years, he emerged not with bitterness or thirst for revenge, but with a vision that changed a nation. In his autobiography, Mandela wrote, "I learned that courage was not the absence of fear, but the triumph over it. The brave man is not he who does not feel afraid, but he who conquers that fear." The lesson here is profound. True freedom, true potential, begins when we free ourselves from the prison of others' opinions. When we understand that the only judgment that really matters is our own. So, here's your call to action. Today, do one thing, no matter how small, that you've always wanted to do but were afraid of what others would think. Take that first step towards your liberation. Remember, every time you act authentically, despite the fear, you're building a mental fortress. You're telling the world and yourself, my peace of mind, my success, my fulfilling life are more important than any external opinion. And with each brick you lay in this fortress, you become stronger, more resilient, more you. Because in the end, it's not about completely ignoring others' opinions. It's about giving them the proper weight. A light breeze against the unshakable mountain that is your sense of self. Shielding your brain against others' opinions isn't about ignoring constructive feedback. It's about building an inner fortress so powerful that others' opinions become whispers against the roar of your own conviction. Your life is your masterpiece. Don't let the fear of judgment be the brush that paints it. Be the artist of your own existence. And you, what decision will you make today to start shielding your brain? Share in the comments, leave your like, and let's build together a community of free minds and brave hearts. Until the next video, and remember, your true potential is waiting for you on the other side of fear.